All right, welcome to the next segment. This one is Zach's pick. We're going with Tecmo Bowl. We're going to use the throwback version, and we'll just put it to the old graphics. I've got Zach here, and then I've also got Jordan with us.
Hey, what's up?
We'll be going to his pick after this. So, yeah, go ahead and go to single player. Do whatever you want to do there.
Don't have the original teams.
Yeah. Licensing.
Yep. But let's see if they have Buffalo.
Of course.
In the original version, I was always the Bills.
Of course, yeah.
That was when they were actually good.
I don't even remember the teams from this game. Are they real teams?
Well,
these teams are not.
These teams are not. They were originally.
Yep, it was all the NFL teams.
So, but yeah, unfortunately they had to change that. So you can hit the right bumper, and at any point, I think it'll change it.
Cool.
Dun, dun. Let's see. And try it right now, actually.
To the past.
There we go. Sweet.
That's sweet how you can change between them.
Yeah, I love that you can do that. Oh,
Onside kick, get it.
Oh no.
Oh, that was awesome.
All right.
And I don't remember, like, yeah.
You have 8 plays to pick from.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I love that you could just keep him from, like, you could just keep him saying hut, 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 as long
And
as
then
you...
they'd get a foul eventually.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Good start. I'm a little rusty. Craig Pickens.
He's like, yeah.
So I'm sure that's...
And this...
Let's see if you can get it. No. Oh.
For a minute there, I thought the player names up in the corner with the score. I was like, Jesus, 97-20. I was like, how did that happen?
4 cocks.
Gotta love it.
All right.
It's better than 3.
Oh, you accidentally hit the button. Switch it back.
Back in time.
Back in time.
All right. Let's see here.
But I think we looked at the controls as like B to pass, I think, and A, I think you'll switch, cycle through your characters.
Oh, pass.
Go. Oh.
The black man got in front of it. He's like, hell no, we from Detroit, man. I don't think there's one white guy on that Detroit team.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
took 4 of them out. You literally just like went, you did like a Neo thing. You're just like,
And I wonder if
Unrelenting force.
yeah.
if the players on this one are meant to represent like what they did on the original. Because on this one it would be Thurman Thomas would be the running back.
So it kept the names?
It didn't.
Oh, okay.
Changed.
No, it didn't
changed
keep the
everything.
names, but I think what he's getting at is like keeping the player like statistics.
Right.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
Seeing if they still act like they did. I think they would, like considering that it's the original game.
Yep.
You know. First down. Nice.
I like how everyone's tackling him, but yet he's on top of everybody. They're all just like underneath him.
This is a weird sprites like being clumped together. Oh yeah, wide open. Oh yeah,
There it is.
very nice. Jay Cravens.
So yeah, like I was saying, I was always the Bills.
Mhm.
And I heard a funny blurb on some weird news station today. That was pretty bad. But
Just
it's
barely.
good. They went to those 4 Super Bowls in a row.
Uh-huh.
Lost all of them. And
The greatest kicker in history.
another onside. He's a risky guy. But the news segment was on should you have sex before the big day? Like a big game, any sports event.
Right.
Call the play. That's what happens in real football, too. But the thing was, the coach at the time didn't allow the players to have sex before the Super Bowl. Like they could do it any other game, but not the Super Bowl.
Right.
And then they were using that as proof, as like, since they lost all four of them. Maybe it's the opposite.
Oh, that's funny.
Man, I would hate to be on a football team going to the Super Bowl then.
They just hire a bunch of quickie cheerleaders. Line them up, boys!
Man, this defensive guy I'm picking is just flying off of people. He'd be somebody else, I think.
But yeah, like I remember whenever I would play this with my my uncle, it was just like every time I would just be switching like that, I just keep doing it and doing it and doing it because he just keeps going hut. Oh.
You never
That was
know
a
what's
sweet
gonna
little
happen.
mini.
You never know what's gonna happen.
I always liked that they had those little like cut
Scenes.
scenes in there. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Comic board cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna go see the new Batman?
Oh yeah.
Is that out tomorrow?
Technically yeah, but I'm going to the midnight release.
That was a
Nice.
diving interception.
That
Nice.
was pretty crazy.
All right, here's my chance to.
Take the
Take
lead.
the game.
Yeah,
You gotta make an 80-yard
31
pass
seconds.
that's what I want.
right now. Now, because the quarterback is standing back behind the 20-yard line.
Go! Yes!
Oh, he is gone.
You got this.
Maybe. Go, go. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
No.
Is there not a turbo
was a-
button or
that was a-
something?
There's
No.
like, I don't know if there's a turbo button or
I was
anything.
gonna say
isn't.
that's one slow-ass receiver.
Yep. Yeah, they usually make it in this game. It'd be funny because you could be way out in front of people and then they would
They just like,
catch up.
catch
yeah.
up.
And another funny thing is if you run in the sidelines, you go faster. I guess that was just the end of the quarter, so I'm still where I was.
Oh, okay, good.
It didn't count?
Oops, wrong button.
Woo. All right.
That doesn't make sense. It didn't count.
No,
Well, no,
it
it
did.
counted,
Oh.
but
Yep.
it was the end of the quarter, so
Yeah.
he's all right. Hefner.
You Hefner.
Yeah. You're playing as Hefner.
I like how that guy down there just stood there. He's like, I ain't gonna help him.
I'm just gonna watch.
That was a block. Throw it!
Oh,
Oh,
your quarterback got smeared.
just barely.
Still got a couple yards though.
Remember that game out in the schoolyard, smear the You just kick the ball straight up in the air and everybody would kill each other over it? Or did you never play that? You never played that?
No.
When I went to Frank, we used to play, it was called Smear the and there'd be one person that kicks the ball straight up in the air. And then you would fight over it. And the person who could get the ball and run for 10 seconds without being touched won.
I'm sure that's not allowed anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was a pretty brutal game.
Oh god.
It was fun though.
All
There it
right.
is. Anybody else want to have a go now that I've taken the lead?
Well, it's your pick, so you get to be the one playing. Like for
Okay,
Jordan's
gotcha.
pick, he'll be playing the game. So
Fine.
Fine.
I'll play the entire game.
there,
Oh,
you,
there you
go.
go. Full
Making
kick.
up for the
Yep.
two previous ones.
You're gonna kick a full-on field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better
Ooh.
take a knee.
My girlfriend won't. You should.
The. Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Just for kicks, we're going to the future for a minute.
We're gonna go to the future for a minute. You're gonna try it out.
Yep.
Fair enough.
It almost looks like Blitz. Not as
Yeah.
good. Like slightly.
It's much more
It looks
cartoony.
more like a phone. A phone football game.
It does actually. It does look like something on like maybe Android or something.
Like one of those more high-tech phone games.
Yeah. Oh, you shouldn't have gone into the future, dude.
Yeah, I guess not.
First down.
Because in the future they can use roids.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's go back. But yeah, I mean, this was the football game that kind of started. I mean, I don't know how many sports games there were before this, but this was definitely one of the first really successful ones.
Yeah.
The baseball version of this like game setup. I don't know the game company. I don't know if it's the same company or not, but it had the cool little cutscenes like that.
Yeah.
Like if you hit a home run out of the park, it would show a cutscene of like an old lady walking her dog, and they would just smoke her in the head, and the dog would take off running. I'm like,
That's
what?
hilarious.
Didn't
I
happen
did-
very often.
I remember, well, and it was like after this, it was like Tecmo decided that since this was so successful, they should make a game for every single franchise and call it Tecmo Baseball, Tecmo Basketball, Tecmo whatever. So it was like Tecmo was everywhere,
Tecmo sumo wrestling. That'd
Yeah.
be sweet.
pretty much.
Yeah, and this is just a very simple.
It's simple, but it's so like
Right.
addictively fun.
Right. Like in the newer football games, you have to.
I like how they
much to keep
roll.
track of.
50 feet back.
Right.
Nice.
When I used to play this, I would run all the way back to my end zone and then toss it to see if I could get a full
100-yard
field. Yep.
touchdown.
I did similar things too. Oh,
Block it.
Oh.
Inches.
Oh, he
though.
missed it.
I thought you had that one for sure. You can never really block field goal kicks in the new football games. It's like impossible.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
Yeah. I always remember like whenever I played this though, it's just like there's always that you see them going up and you're like, come on! It's like slow motion and then they miss and you're like, no!
Got it.
Oh, you got it.
Nice.
The hell is that black thing on top of the whistle? It looked like a little eye. Oh, we're gonna have to look, make sure it's correct.
Magnifying glass.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go back to your end zone.
Oh, that was a nice jump.
We'll do
First
that.
down.
He's got the hops.
We got a minute left. I like how fast the time goes too. It's pretty.
Yeah, the time was always super fast, and that's like on every single old school game. Time was not measured in. Yeah, that's 1001. It's like 3 seconds in that.
You better get rid of it.
Throw it. Go. Go. Oh!
Wrong guy.
If there was a quarterback that could throw that far, he'd be a
Yeah.
god. That was a long throw.
That was.
We got 9 seconds to score some points. I think I called their play too.
Oh,
anyway.
nice.
He was like, "Oh, my head hurts."
Mhm.
Oh, there we go.
Halftime.
The halftime.
Was that in the
mermaid.
original too?
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is what the halftime's looking. I think this is actually the Super Nintendo version.
I was gonna say it looks a little bit better than
Yeah.
Nintendo.
This is Tecmo Bowl for
Super.
Super Nintendo.
I said
Yeah.
Super Bowl for some reason. I meant Super Nintendo.
Tecmo Super Bowl
But
for
this
Super Nintendo.
is definitely different. This is the new one.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was Temco back in the day.
Oh, really?
I must have just switched the letters around.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
And actually, this is a little bit better because there's always statistics that I wanted that they wouldn't give me.
Right. Yeah, you always wanted to know.
Does it have like a season mode and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, this one does.
That's pretty sweet.
Although for Super Nintendo, I mean, this right here doesn't look all that impressive if it's Super Nintendo.
Right. This would have been like one of the first Super Nintendo,
First Super
games,
Nintendo games.
probably.
That's probably why, yeah.
First Super Nintendo game I ever played was Earthbound.
First Super Nintendo game I played was probably a Mario.
It was Earthbound, and I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know what an RPG was. At the
Yeah,
time.
I didn't know or understand RPGs until like PlayStation.
Yep.
And that was when I played Final Fantasy VII, and I hated it.
The first RPG game I actually played was Morrowind
Nice,
for Xbox. Game of the Year edition.
nice. Yeah.
But that game was ridiculous. You could sit there and hit a rat with a hammer for 20 minutes and you'd miss every time. It's like, how can you miss a
Oh,
rat?
throw it! Yeah.
Nice, go.
You
Diagonal.
gotta do the
Yeah, the
diagonals.
diagonals confuse him. Very nice.
And they just keep jumping on you.
Yeah. Didn't hear the whistle.
Oh,
Oh,
Wrong
man.
button. There were 2 guys open in the end zone. I was trying to switch to them, but I hit the
Gotta
wrong
hit the
button.
cheerleader.
Yeah.
Right
chuck
in
your
the
ball right
face.
at her face. Yep.
It's quite a choreographed
Boom.
dance they've got there.
I like it when they're just waving their hands up in the air.
Yeah, that's all they're doing pretty much. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
Gonna be
difficult.
close. Oh, off the post.
You're cutting it close with a lot
Yeah.
of these. All right, let's see if you can. Yeah,
There it
there
is.
we go.
He's got it.
I think
down
you've got
now.
it down now. Yeah.
Mr. Mackey, number 23. Okay.
That's pretty funny.
I wonder
Just got the ball. Okay.
another sports game I really enjoyed was Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major
Oh,
League
yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Those were sweet. My favorite football game was NFL Quarterback Club 02. You
Okay.
could put in this cheat to get blubber ball, and like every tackle would be a fumble, and then with blubber ball it would bounce like all the way up into the rafters and back down.
I think some of my favorite sports games were NBA Live 2000 for the PlayStation because you got to play as Michael Jordan
Oh yep.
or play against Michael Jordan, and then I really liked the 2K series on Dreamcast.
2K5 was my favorite basketball game.
And then
Because I had the cool weekly show after each
Right.
game, after every week.
And then the other one that I really liked was MLB 2000. Like that one for some reason stuck out to me as really cool. Even though I never got the game itself, I just played the demo over and over again. Get him! Come on!
Block that!
Oh!
Yeah, I was
They're
telling-
giving you false hope, man.
Right. I was telling Kyle earlier, you can be grappling with the punter, and then somehow he still gets the punt off.
Kicks right through your face.
Yep.
Yeah. But most
Oh,
of those, I mean, most of those times, at least you'll block it if that's the case.
Yep.
But it is very funny to see, like, I'm grappling with him. Kick. What?
Yep.
There was this game that was like Blitz. It was for PS1, NFL Extreme. You
Oh,
could like
yeah.
rip each other's jerseys off. And
Yeah.
The helmets would fly off.
Yeah, I remember there was a game like that. It's just like, there was one, I don't know if it was that one, but it was just really bloody. And it was like on SNES or something like that. It was football, but it was really violent version. It was
That's
like
how
Mortal
this
Kombat and
Extreme football was. And the nice thing was is it didn't play like Blitz, like the arcade. It played like Madden,
uh-huh.
but you could rip each other's jerseys. You could like
Right.
knock each other's
It
helmets
sounds
off.
familiar. I think I may have played it at some point.
Because I like Blitz, but I like more of a simulated
Okay.
football game. I don't like the arcade-ish. I mean, it's alright, but
Yeah, I
You
always
can-
loved Blitz. I thought it was fun. Oh, and NBA Jam. That's another great
Yeah.
he's
sports
on
game.
fire.
Oh, wrong play.
He must be
Feel
better
it
because he's on a roll.
Mhm.
The greatest line ever.
USA.
I've been trying to find that basketball game
Yeah.
that has that line. I cannot find it anywhere. It's called NBA ESPN Tonight.
Okay, yeah.
And it is
Did-
the most terrible basketball game you'll ever play, but it's so much fun. Like,
Did you ever play Hang Time? NBA Hang
yep,
Time?
that was a pretty.
It's like a clone
cheesy
of
version of Jam,
but
yeah.
it was still a lot of fun. I had it on the PC, and I would play that all the time.
And it had
Also-
the announcers that were actually real announcers and not the chintzy ones.
I also didn't mind the street games, like NFL
Oh,
Street
NFL,
and
yeah.
NBA Street was
NBA
another good
Street.
one.
NBA Street was the only one
I'm
I
gonna
liked.
freaking go for it.
Oh my!
Let's see.
You can do it.
It's a
You
good
can do
play.
this. And what was another? Showtime was another clone of Jam, if I recall. NBA Showtime.
Yep. That was a PS1.
And they called it.
wasn't
Oh!
Oh no.
Almost.
Oh well.
Close.
50, you're roughly at 50-yard line, so
Yeah.
you can do
That's
this.
about where you got with your first few punts, so you
Yeah.
should be alright.
Right.
I don't know, man. Some of them were pretty short.
Future.
You remember what happened last time you did that?
Yeah. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Nope.
Okay, all
Too
right.
bad.
5-yard gain.
All right, let's go back to class.
I love games that do that. Like they have that you can see the old one or the new one if you want to play it.
I don't
Like-
know what other games do that. We played one
Halo,
before. Yeah, Halo
Anniversary
that's what I was
Edition.
thinking.
If you press the back button, it'll change between the old style graphics and the new one, which is pretty awesome. And there's some other game that does it, but I can't remember which one it is.
I just figured out why this running back is kicking my ass. if I'm playing against Detroit, it would be Barry Sanders.
Oh, that's true.
So
That is very true.
it's not a guy you want to be playing against.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
The rest of the team sucks, though.
I remember
Be
Barry
careful, that's
Sanders.
Jeff's favorite team right there.
Yeah.
Who else was good back then? Didn't they have Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys?
Yep.
Yep.
Brett Favre.
He was just coming out.
Yep.
See, Giants would have had, or would they have had
Phil Simms,
Phil Sims and
Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor? Was he on there at that time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, at least at the first couple
Yeah.
Super Bowls.
See, back in the 90s, that's when all the sports figures were like big.
Right?
Yeah.
This was like, I don't know what it's considered in real sports terms, but it was definitely my golden age of
Yeah.
sports
Yeah.
heroes and stuff.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
Yeah,
His
'cause,
hockey
like,
games were fun.
Come on, get
I'm
it.
trying to think, like, when you think about sports today, you've got a couple names that are, pretty big, but, some of them are just because they're bad players or they're jerks or something like that.
Right.
Like, LeBron James is popular,
Finally won one.
Yep.
but I'm
Yeah,
trying to think
the
other than that.
thing about that time period as well is there was like a commitment to the team that you were on,
Yeah.
because, and I mean, LeBron went to the Heat,
Right.
but I mean, you can't really blame him because that's the culture of sports now. Like,
Yeah.
you go where the money is, or you go.
The thing about Miami is they don't pay taxes on They don't pay taxes on what they get.
Oh yeah.
Whatever their salary is what they get.
Yep. So
Every
I mean,
last dollar.
but yeah, I mean, back in the day, there was a little more of a commitment to it.
Right, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
people would
Jordan
be on
was
teams,
on
right?
the Bulls forever.
Yep. People would be on teams for 10, 15
He was
years.
terrible when he came back to the Wizards.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
But he was
I
old.
kind of commended him just for for
He's
trying,
trying,
at least,
right.
But and then what team was it? Is that the team that he ended up coaching? What team was it that he coached? Was it the Wizards or was it the Hornets?
I know.
Hornets.
Yeah,
Hornets.
yeah, it was the Hornets.
Hornets
'cause-
that he coached.
Did he
Chris
coach
Paul.
them or did he buy
Or
them?
was he
I thought he
manager?
bought- I thought.
yeah, I think he was a
something like that.
manager because he was all into Chris Paul,
Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn he coached at some point.
and then he started that Jordan brand.
Yeah.
The players where he had
Right.
players that he sponsored.
Did you guys ever have Air Jordan shoes?
I did when I
I
was
did
younger.
too.
I didn't. That's
I-
why I never.
I always
had-
wanted to get the ones you could pump up
Yeah.
and have that extra boost.
I fell for it, and I asked my parents to get it for me, and it's like 140. They were like $140, and I broke them in and broke them within a month.
That sucks.
It's like that's why I never go Nike.
Yeah.
I seen a pair of Kobe Bryant shoes, the purple and the yellow ones.
Yeah.
They look more like skate shoes than they do basketball shoes, but $250.
Wow.
I was like, why would you pay that much for a pair of shoes? I would never want to wear them because I wouldn't
Right.
want to get them dirty.
Yeah, like I mean, I have my running shoes right there that were about $100 because they're designed for running.
Last play of the game.
Last play. All right, let's do this.
I got
Have
some
the ball.
K-Swiss running shoes, and those are nice. I got them half off for $60.
Yeah.
Get the sack. Oh, no.
But yeah, I needed to get them because I was getting shin splints
I
from,
hate
from my
those.
running. So interception, go, go,
Run it
go,
back.
go! Oh,
The game is
that's the
over.
game.
At least you won.
21-10.
21-10. Nicely done.
Thought those short onsides were going to eat you alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Gave them a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, definitely. But all right, so that's Tecmo Bowl. This is throwback, but essentially the original game.
Yep.
And we will be back in just a bit with Jordan's pick. All right. All right, and we're back for Jordan's segment. We originally were going to actually do a super replay of Max Payne 2, but because we're finishing the series now, we unfortunately didn't have time to do it. But we figured we'd play it anyway, so we'll just start with a new game and just do whatever you want to do there, and we will we'll give this a shot. So, you've beaten the third one now, you said?
Yeah.
So what did you think overall of it, like compared
It
to the
was
first
sweet.
two?
Like, it plays the same exact way, just has better graphics, a lot more blood. And like now you'll see that bullet holes in their head, or like if you're close range with a shotgun, it'll show a big red hole in them.
Oh my god.
Don't blow limbs off, though. That'd be sweet.
Now, do they still have any of the comic books?
Yeah, it does the comics every it's like they're not chapters. Well, I guess it is chapters. After every chapter, they'll show the comic leading into the next chapter.
Okay. Because I remember I saw like opening, like the very intro of it, and there was no comics at all. And I was just like,
Yeah,
well, I hope they didn't get rid of it.
Not as many as this one.
Right. It's
Like
not
this is
telling
going through,
the whole
and
story.
yeah, the story is more in the cutscenes because there's a lot of cutscenes in the new one.
Right.
But it switches back and forth a lot. You go from your current time to ahead, current to ahead, and what it does is, say you start at the beginning of the game, then the next chapter will be halfway through the game. Then when you get to the second chapter, the third chapter, and go to the fourth one, then that second half that you start goes a little bit further. So you're progressing your old story and your new story at the same time, and they're intertwining.
That's crazy.
The end of the game kind of shifts the two together.
Yeah, because I know, the screenshots showed like Max, like how we know him to look, and then there's obviously the other version where he's bald and
Right, yep.
old and fat.
And he does that to keep his identity
Okay.
unknown to people because they know who he is, and everybody's
Right.
looking for the hairy, slick looking New Jersey guy.
Yeah.
But it goes back to some of the old levels, but
Really?
it plays through them in a way that you're in the newer game
Interesting.
because you do a couple of cutscenes from the older game.
So here we have the Max Payne that was designed a little bit differently than the first
I gotta
game.
switch the invert. Is there a way to do that?
Back. Yeah, back button.
I cannot.
So wait, you're inverted or non-inverted?
Was inverted. Starts off inverted.
Oh, okay. That's probably just go back. Or
Oh, no.
no.
Yeah, there we go.
Right thumbstick. Combat maybe.
Yeah, I could probably do it, but I might have to take a second.
Restore defaults maybe. That might do it.
Oh wait, crosshair.
crosshair.
Yeah, there we go. No.
Nope. Game. There it is. Yeah, I play inverted, so that was probably why, because this is on my Xbox.
Now I just gotta remember the buttons.
But yeah, so this Max Payne looks much different than, or a lot more different than, well, even just the first one, because in the first one it was,
Why don't you have to go out on the window? I don't remember. I
yeah,
haven't played
something like
this
that.
one.
You're using bullet time.
I have to get the buttons down. I'm not you. Okay, there we go. There's a window you gotta jump at. I can't remember where it is.
Try going to the door there, or one of these doors. Maybe that'll.
You don't have any guns yet. There we go.
There. Okay. Oh, I remember this. There's a memory right here.
He's tripping on his
Him,
pills.
him and Mona, I think. It's just like.
Yeah, you have a
oh.
lot of flashbacks in the third one too.
Yeah. Is Mona in any of them?
I forget who she is.
That's her right there.
Yeah, like I don't think so. It's mainly is that his girlfriend? That gets killed in
It's the
first one?
twin of his dead wife.
Oh, okay. No, you don't see her.
Blind spot in my
And I
head.
think, spoilers, I'm pretty sure she dies in this.
Call it denial.
I forget though. It's been so long since I played this one.
How do you open things? I know there's a way to do it. X.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like in the original Max Payne, they actually just took a guy's face from the dev team
And made it into the character.
yeah, and plastered it on the face,
That's awesome.
which is why it was always that really funny looking, Elvis type look. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It was really weird. It was just because he was always. They just took that, and they actually had the same guy acting in the comics too. There you go.
Now see, you can do this, how it slows down right here and you kill him.
Uh-huh.
In the third one, you can zoom in on his body and it shows the bolts going through his head in slow-mo.
Jeez,
Blood spraying everywhere.
it's so cool. Yeah, and I think like this one allowed you, or I know the first one at least. I'm not sure if they continued it in this one. All of the bullets were rendered in real time. So in the first one, you would actually see the bullet, and it was fully rendered while it was going through the air.
Yep.
And this one, I'm not sure if they kept that, but it sounds like in the third one they brought it back.
Yeah, definitely. And like, you can hold down the button to slow the camera down for as long as you want, and then you can just keep pumping them full of bullets. And like I would sit there and waste all my bullets on one guy just to watch his body shred to parts.
I think the one thing I've liked so far from what I've seen of Max Payne 3 is that you can do like the backwards dive onto furniture and then you just kind of lay there.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you can just like make it look like he's relaxing, which is pretty funny.
And in this one, how you can open stuff with the X button or whatever. And the third one, you can interact with everything.
Yeah.
And some of it gives you weird achievements or trophies or whatever it might be. But you gotta pay attention in the third one though, because it doesn't tell you everything. You gotta try to figure a lot of it out. And then there's like golden guns you can get. You have to find the parts throughout the level, and then when you got it, you can use it online.
That's sweet.
And then there's a mode when you beat the game called In a New York Minute.
Yeah.
And every kill you get, depending on how you kill them, gives you time.
What happened out there?
And then when you get a certain amount of time, you try to stay under a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's a-
but it's pretty crazy. It's hard.
yeah, that's one thing I never really did.
Like the sniper level, you're just like sitting there and you're getting all this time, but it takes forever for the guys to run out, and you're just like waiting, and your time's deteriorating as you're waiting.
Right. So that was Jim Bravura. He was actually in the first game. He was the guy who arrested Max Payne originally.
What?
Oh no. And boom.
And in this game, it's how it's behind you constantly. On the third one, it's over shoulder, and you gotta constantly switch between which shoulder you're looking over.
Yeah, I did notice that they changed it up a little bit. And I mean, do you feel that plays a little bit better than this? Or?
Yeah, I mean, though, this is a little bit easier to grasp right off the bat,
Right.
because it takes a little getting used to switching to look over your left shoulder to see around the wall.
Right.
Whereas this one, you can just run right up to the wall and see right around the corner.
Tried to run from it. Edited out.
It's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah. They also just recently released Max Payne Mobile, which is the entire first game now on Android
That's crazy.
and on iPad and whatever.
That'd be hard unless you were using like my PlayStation phone. Or
Yeah,
something.
I played through the entire game on my phone on my Galaxy S2. Surprisingly, very easy to pick up and play with touch controls. Like I was actually really surprised by it.
That's sweet.
And one of the things I think one of the reasons why I think it plays so well is because with the analog sticks, instead of like having two analog sticks that you see on the screen at all
Right.
times, what they'll do is wherever you put your thumb,
That's where
that's
aim.
where the thumbstick.
There's
turns
another
up.
game like that called Nova.
Yeah, and
Have
there's
you
another
played that
one. Age of Zombies has it too.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that's such a great innovation where you just like it's wherever you're pressing down, that's where the thumbstick's at.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
That'd make it a lot easier.
yeah. And then you have
Cause I like knowing that you're pushing up. It's hard when you're kind of guessing that you're
Yeah.
pushing it up.
yeah, and a lot of times like you know if you get off track, all you have to do is put your thumb up and then put it back down, and you reset, and it just makes it a lot easier. So I think we're starting to get a much better grasp on touch technology and how to make it usable.
And see, this game doesn't have turbo. And the new one, you can hold down a button to run really super fast.
Interesting.
And then the bullet time's pretty crazy.
Does running faster take up?
It makes it harder to aim
Oh, okay.
because it's slower when you're running faster.
Oh, okay. So it's like a sprint in any other game. Okay.
But like this right here would be your running speed in the third one,
Okay.
like your sprint speed.
Let's see here.
One of these doors gotta open, or do I
Yeah,
gotta
let's try
climb
that
up
one.
something?
Nope.
Trying to remember, it's been so long.
Yeah, let's try this one. Nope.
Maybe it's around the back of the building or something.
Yeah, maybe there's like a.
Barbed wire.
Wait, no. Go back.
Oh,
Is that one side open? Yep, it is. Right there.
With no way to deal.
It's kinda hard to see. It's a little muddy.
My eyes on the road.
Yeah.
Off the rear view mirror in the road.
Definitely.
And
Like-
that's even like with S video right now.
bland
Other
graphics.
people's crime.
Yeah.
There we
We
go.
got guys in here. I think that's one of the most useless things that Max has is like you can crouch,
But
but,
you
like
can't
you never
walk around
really
with it.
you never really use it for anything. I think I used it once in the first game. There's this like segment where you're just like on a giant
Ledge.
well, it's like a crane or something like that, and it's moving on a track, and you're sniping people as you go.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I would always crouch and snipe.
That way you can reload without
Right.
getting hit.
But I think that's the only time I ever had to use the crouch button. And even then, when I played it on mobile, they didn't have the crouch ability, so I just did it normally.
And this game doesn't have fine aim, does it? I don't think so.
No, I think it's just auto aim.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
the first
figured.
one.
Yeah, and the third one you can choose free aim or auto
Oh,
aim.
really? Okay. I'm on the mobile version. I'm extremely happy that they actually gave a very considerable amount of auto aim.
Nice.
It
yeah.
really comes in handy. There were points where, like, say a guy's behind you, and you're just looking complete 180 degrees. Your camera will still start to slowly move back towards him, and it would get kind of annoying if you were trying to go the other way.
Yeah, there's a click button on the third one where you automatically flip to face right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like how Resident Evil had it.
Yeah.
Because you're over that shoulder view and it's hard to quickly
I know
turn.
Left 4 Dead has that one. Has that too. The 180 button allows you to turn around real quick. I never use it, but
Yeah, I never used it in the third one. I did it once. I did though, and I got the hang of it. I was like, dude, this is sweet.
yeah, it's one of those things you got to kind of get used to doing instead of just turning around.
Am I supposed to kill that guy or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, well,
but
I'm going
I
to
mean,
anyways. So he doesn't grab a gun and come after me.
oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Dive. Yeah. And in this one, you can, like, if you keep shooting, you'll stay on the ground, and I think that's really cool. As long as you're shooting, you'll just continue to lay on the ground. I thought that was really cool. Dual 9mm.
Hell yeah.
I always liked getting the Beretta and just like, or the Desert Eagle.
Oh,
It's
yeah, the
always
Desert Eagle.
super powerful. It's always
Yeah,
awesome.
the Desert Eagle's a beast. Oh, not that way.
Oh, it was opening.
Was it? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Guess I wasn't paying attention.
Any painkillers anywhere?
I
Oh, you
got two right now.
so-
How do you use them?
It's
Is it
probably
like left or right or something?
black or white button, probably.
Okay.
Something like that. Oh.
Oh, I missed them.
That's one thing I'll always do is I'll just like always be whenever I dive, I'm just like always making sound effects. I'm like it's like one of the few games that I'll play and I act like a little kid while I'm playing it.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Oh yeah,
Add in your own sound effects.
definitely.
Is there stuff to find in this one? I don't remember. Like,
I don't
bonus
think
stuff?
so. Because I mean, this was before achievements and everything,
Right.
so it was like it wasn't quite as.
'Cause I know
heavy
some
into
games
that
you can
stuff.
unlock new guns. And
Yeah, I don't remember any of that kind of
minute.
stuff.
See if this one opens. Nope.
It's a fairly linear game, so usually if there's a door that opens, it's probably the only way you can go.
The only levels that ever gave me trouble were the ones that had the bloodlines.
Oh god, the first one?
Yeah.
Yes. The nightmare levels. That's actually one thing I was really happy with the mobile version. They actually let you, if you fail like 2 or 3 times,
Right.
they'll actually let you skip the level.
Oh, that's good.
So it's like, these nightmare levels are terrible, I don't want to play it. Skip.
Yeah, 'cause that'd be so hard to do it on a phone.
I had to review it, so I just I powered through and just tried playing all of those Bloodline levels and just I beat them, but man, I'm so glad they put in a skip level.
What other game had it where you could skip certain levels?
I know there's been at least one other, but I can't.
I know
think
Call
of
of
it.
Duty does it for that one level.
Yeah,
That was kind
yeah.
of offensive. Although I thought it was sweet watching everyone get mowed down in the.
And they did it again in the third one, but
Oh, nothing nice.
like the third one didn't really have anything all that offensive in my opinion. Like I can understand people getting offended at the one and the second one.
Right.
Have you played the third one?
I think so. Yeah, I did. I don't think I played the single player though.
It's Call of Duty. I mean, that's all I can really say
Right.
about it. But yeah, they at the beginning they were like, "There's offensive material. Would you like to skip this?" I'm like, "No, I'm all right."
I love offensive material.
But even though, like, I played the whole thing in a day, and I was just like, "What was the offensive part?" Because I didn't really know what it was. I think I know what it was. There's like a part where there's a bunch of bombings,
Like all the
and there's like a part where you're playing as a dad with a videotape, and you're
Oh.
videotaping your wife and kid like playing around. Then this truck pulls up, and then there's a big explosion.
Oh shit!
But you don't see anything, so I don't. I can see why that might be offensive. But oh god,
Oh god! Use the painkiller. Use it.
what is the painkiller?
Black is reload. White's to use the painkiller.
Oh, okay.
Takes forever to go down.
Well, I don't think it. I think it's just it's going down, but it's really just already been fixed. Oh god. Slow-mo. Oh.
I keep forgetting to use it.
Yeah. It's like, this is the reason we're
Look
playing
how he
it.
died. That is awesome. His face is just like right on.
It's like he just had like a bad day. He's just like, ugh,
this.
I'm tired.
I need a nap. I already went this way. But that's where they can. Oh, okay, they opened this door.
Oh god. Dive. I think I think there's auto aim going on right now with it.
I put it on the harder difficulty. There is no auto aim.
Oh, okay. Get some pain pills. Check those lockers.
I can find some around here somewhere.
There's some lockers. Sawed off shotgun.
That'll work.
Shotgun ammo. Painkiller is good.
Should probably use it now just in case.
Yeah. And then we got another thing of lockers there.
Oh, what's this? There's the sawed off.
Yeah, go with the sawed off. 2 shots. I never really used it. I just
2 shots of deadliness.
yeah, it was really
Good at close range, but
right.
anything past 20, 30 feet, it's kind of rough. Can definitely blow some limbs off.
Oh.
Though.
So one thing we're doing while we're playing our game, Zach had already done this on our podcast, which is why I didn't ask him. You can actually go and listen to the podcast if you want to hear his. But what we're doing is we're asking for what's one of or some of your favorite moments from Community Replay?
I'm trying to think. I know there was the funny ones at the Colossus game. We were having a
Trying to
little
figure that
mishap
out.
there, and
Yeah.
then trying to do that overblood.
Yep.
You guys sitting there laughing at me the entire time.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my goodness.
Where are they at? Oh,
They're
way
down there, so try and avoid them for now and just get out there. Oh, really?
Open it. No.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so I guess we're going back out and go
They're
back
gonna
to
be
there.
coming.
If you think nothing can get to you, you're lying.
But yeah, it was
to
always a
yourself.
blast just coming over here and playing video games for a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that I talked about was, again, the Overblood thing was fun.
Yep.
The Shadow of the Colossus, we came clean and let people know about what happened with the last episode,
Oh.
where I had to re-record the whole thing, replay all of the game.
It was awesome.
Oh man, that was terrible.
Run for it.
It was funny though.
Yeah, it was just, I couldn't believe it. I had to do all that again.
Where is he at?
I don't even know what happened like to the video. I can't even remember.
They all run in here.
I think so. They're all scared.
Oh,
Oh, my.
Forklift. Come on, baby.
It's
Boom.
interesting that like when you go into bullet time, and I don't know if does it do this in the second one or the new one, where when you go into bullet time, it does like a old film reel like thing like that. It looks like it goes vintage.
Yeah, and then in the new one, it just zooms in on the guy you're
Just
shooting
zooms
at.
in. Okay.
I gotta find painkillers.
Yeah.
Probably should have put this on the auto aim difficulty.
Yeah, especially for a regular replay, it's not exactly the best to go with the most difficult or anything like that.
But I'm doing alright so far, so. But I'm probably gonna die here in a minute.
Yeah, you're probably gonna die.
That's alright. How's he still standing?
Oh, he
got me
you
right through the
between-
boxes.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's no checkpoints in this game either.
Oh, are there not? I could have sworn there
forgot.
were. Oh,
Alright, this time we're just gonna go run and gun and forget it.
it's gonna be like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have no idea who that is, but it sounds funny.
At the very end of the movie, spoiler,
People's crying.
they go out guns blazing, and they just giant, just. It's awesome.
Gotta love guns blazing.
Oh yeah, or blazing saddles.
Now that I okay, there we go. I got some more painkillers. I didn't think I got those the first time through. I forgot you gotta literally run right up on them to get them.
Yeah.
Cause in the third one you just open up the container and then they just give them to you.
Yeah. All right, yeah, let's skip these. But yeah, we recently had one of our good buddies, Clint Prentice. He actually ended up going through Max Payne 1 and 2 for the first time ever.
Nice.
And he actually puts Max Payne 2 as like one of his top 10 favorite games of all time now.
That's sweet. Yeah, it's definitely a sweet game.
It is an amazing. It is a really good game. I really like it.
Come on, run.
I wouldn't put it in my top 10, but it's certainly like if I did like a top 50 list, it'd probably be in there.
Yeah, I just been playing Skyrim like crazy. I took a little bit more bullets, so
Yeah, that's really weird. It looks like all vintage and stuff right there.
yeah, sepia color, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it.
Sepia.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right, so let's take these guys. You keep
How
doing
is
that.
Because it's opposite in the third one.
Oh, the new one has
yeah.
the exact opposite. Okay. Ah, someone's shooting.
Was there?
At least I thought I heard. I thought I heard
Get
shots.
that. There we go. Yeah, see, there's a lot more painkillers this time around. Well, hello.
Dive. Yeah. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, the only bad thing about like doing these replays is that we have to turn like all the fans off whenever we do it. So it's like it starts getting really hot whenever we're trying to do this.
It happens.
Yeah.
My trailer is like 100 degrees, dude.
Oh man, it's been terrible lately. Like
it
it's
has. I hate this.
high 90s. It was over 100 2 days ago, and
Yep.
ugh.
That's why I'm glad I'm back on days, not working outside all night.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. But thankfully, you know, we started shooting these like in the wintertime, so it wasn't that
Yeah.
bad.
But it had been cleaned
But
up.
and now it's a good thing we're finishing them before it gets really, really hot out.
Yeah, usually August is terrible.
Yeah, so.
The
Yep,
answering
so
machine had a
I mean
message
this
on
is
it.
the very last episode of Community Replay.
So, what are we doing anything different?
We are gonna be doing a different series.
Like that one that you were talking about the last time?
Yeah.
What we gotta do?
We're not giving it away to anybody yet. We're keeping it under wraps. And
When do you plan on starting that up?
well, it looks like we'll probably start shooting that next month,
Nice.
August.
Well, like I said, I'm a lot more free now, so.
Right. So and we'll probably start releasing it probably a couple months later. I think we're gonna.
Christmas. You should make it a Christmas gift.
We might do something like that. We might make it, you know, a couple months away.
We should make a full-on movie for Christmas.
full on movie.
That'd be sweet.
Because we're, you know, right now we're shooting our short videos, and then, jeez, just like immediately started shooting at you. Because we're doing our short videos right now, and we're gonna get those all taken care of and put those on DVDs to sell.
Nice.
And then this series will eventually get put on DVD as well, once we've shot it and put everything together and put it out there. Because I mean, what we'll do is we'll release it for people to watch whenever they want. But if they want to get special features and stuff on DVDs,
That'd be sweet.
we'll have that for them.
Oh, I shot that dude right in the hip when he was diving. That would hurt so bad. To get hit right in the hip bone.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I seen this sweet thing on G4 you should look up. It's a... What is it? It's a free video game rendering program that they use to do the CryEngine and all that stuff. And they put it out for free for people to download and mess with. Now, it doesn't come with all the drawing and, like, you still gotta do all your drawing and stuff
Right.
like that. But it's 3D rendering and it shows you everything, like all the levels and how to make things.
That's sweet.
Comes with, like, a 2-hour tutorial.
Nice. Yeah, I know they just released the Source Filmmaker too, which was
Yeah, that's what it didn't have. It didn't have the source code, but it had
Okay.
everything else to do what you needed. But you just had to write your own source code.
right. Yeah, but Source Filmmaker is what Valve uses to make all of their videos.
Nice.
So like, you know, those Team Fortress Meet the Engineer, Meet the Heavy, Meet the whatever of the
Right.
series. Those were all made with the Source Filmmaker.
That's sweet.
And so it's basically like a giant filmmaking program built within video games. And so you can use that to make your own films.
Yeah, I don't remember what the program was called. I'll have to look it up. But it's sweet. Like they were showing it on what they were doing. They're like, they just had this new person come in, never used it before,
Right.
but he knew how to play video games. And they're like, here you go. Here's a character. Here's how to make him move and how to make his movements or whatever.
Yeah.
And just this kid messed with it for like an hour and had like a little
Use main color.
easy game.
You got plenty of them.
I was like, dude, that's so sweet for being free.
Yeah, that is really cool. That's awesome. It's always nice when you get to see
I
stuff
thought
like that.
I thought I shot him off like that.
Oh,
shit.
oh, jeez.
Did I get him? Nope.
You're just using all of these painkillers up right now. Yeah, I'd switch to the pistols because they're just staying away from you. They're not.
Because I
getting
know
up
I'm
close.
bad. They know I'm gonna kill him. Oh, I thought I was gonna meet him halfway.
Oh no, painkillers.
Man, they got good aim
Well,
from a distance.
which?
Oh, body bags. I think
Wow,
I
there's
seen
like actually a body there.
I think I seen my grandma in there. Squeaky
Oh,
clean.
so you weren't supposed to catch him. Okay, you weren't supposed to kill him. Oh no. Look out,
Old
Max.
school windshield.
Look out.
You alright?
Whoa.
Just accidentally knocked over a glass. It was empty. No problems.
Hey, we're working
We were at my
together
friend's
on
and he has an
this.
Alienware laptop.
Oh
And
no. I
we
see
were-
where this is going already.
We were playing Rapala Pro Fishing for
Uh-huh.
Xbox 360. And his other friend was over and we're trying to catch the monster fish and like, here,
Uh-huh.
and finally we got it. And my friend's like, hell yeah, threw his arm in the air and it hit a beer all over his laptop.
Oh man.
Matt just looked at him like he was gonna kill him, man. It was great.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It was hilarious though.
Oh.
And Quentin was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
We were recording the pod, or we were about to start recording the podcast this morning, and we were at Grounds for Thought, and Tim had like a coffee with whipped cream in it, and then like right before we started, he accidentally knocked it over, and like it almost got into all the equipment. I was just like, "Oh God, quick!" Thankfully, it didn't get into anything. We were able to record the podcast, no problem. But yeah, it was
That would have been
a
bad,
scary moment.
especially if we got in the equipment.
Oh man, it's like
We have
I
a lot
don't
of
have the money
equipment.
to get another mixer or anything. and-
Right? Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Memories.
I'm gonna be
of
happy once I get that
previous visits here
keyboard.
lurked in the
It's
shadow.
pretty sweet.
A musty smell.
Oh, I
But,
didn't carry over my other painkillers. Come on, Max, you gotta keep that stuff on you. Oh, I just got 3 more. Okay then.
But I think with these next guys you take out, we'll call it. And
Alrighty.
any last words for community replay before?
Yeah, it was fun. I loved and enjoyed doing it, and it'll be fun to start doing something new and keeping in touch with everybody.
Yeah. We'll be taking some community suggestions for it, at least to try and keep everybody still involved.
Nice.
But
Sounds good.
what we're going to be doing next is going to be it's going to be something I haven't seen before. I haven't seen it done before. But it's going to mix what we're doing here as well as some live action stuff, and hopefully it goes really well. And looks like you're stuck, so
Yep.
we will go ahead and call it. And this is the end.
Sounds good. Oh, and that was a
Perfect
good way to end it. Yep. My body
Alright.
being ravaged by an old blonde man.
Oh man, come on.
In a world where terrorism is at its height, a man must infiltrate.
agents must.
Super Agent Bob, it's Secret Agent
You were going that way. You
Yeah.
were going that way with it. Okay.
Yeah. What were you doing? Like just
I was-
a normal monologue
Yeah,
thing?
I was just trying to do a monologue to go with this awesome screen right here.
Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is just whatever it was, Super Agent Bob and Secret Agent Steve, or
Two of the finest official, unofficial Splinter
Cells.
That's gotta hurt. By
Yeah,
the
that's
splits.
that's painful. I'm sure.
That's also gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure that's painful too.
But you know what hurts the worst? It's when someone comes up behind you and claps their hands together over your ears, like one left hand goes against your left ear, like they just box your ears together. Boom! That hurts like a mother.
So do you think in the next in Blacklist they should implement that?
Maybe, because it would definitely knock someone out, or at least make them forget where they were. That happened to me one time whenever I was at CC's. Like I was with a couple of friends, and some girl comes by that we knew, and we said hello, and then I started like talking to them again as she was leaving, and she thought that I had said something like bad about her. Like that's what she heard in the back of her mind was, oh, Clint thinks that I'm a bitch, and so she went up and just like boom, and I was like, what the what are you doing this for? I don't understand what you're doing, lady. And she was like, I thought you said something. No, I just said I was talking to these guys. I said something like, man, this pizza is delicious. What are you doing to me?
Wow. All right.
She's
That
definitely
was a fascinating story.
But
Clint.
she's definitely one of those people that's like, she thinks either people hate her or people love her.
All right, let's start this roulette. All right, welcome to the final community replay roulette. I've got here the error report guys. We've got Clint Prentice.
Well, we weren't starting already?
And we have Evan Tognati.
Hey,
And
I knew we didn't start.
Clint just talks and keeps talking until whatever is recorded, and then that's just how it works.
That's how things happen. Like I just make words, and if it's being recorded, then sometimes it goes out on the internet for everyone.
You make words?
I make words with my mouth.
With your mouth.
I have a thesaurus with me at all times. A lexicon, if you will.
So we're playing Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
So what's happening here is the satellite is all like, dude, I'm a terrorist satellite now, and we're gonna infiltrate the Patriot Act.
All right.
They're going to infiltrate the Patriot Act. Could you
We're going to
elaborate?
infiltrate a piece of paper. And
So basically, this dude is like the only one of the, I don't know. All right, so now we're in like an oil rig or something, and it's so now we're going in the depths, and it's BP oil actually.
Oh, okay.
oh,
It's a real topical game.
that's a funny joke.
I mean, for a game that came out in what, 2005, 2004, it
was really ahead of its time.
It was really ahead of its time.
I always thought that
2004.
I always thought these cutscenes were really unrealistic because of how like high res they were. It's like, well, games aren't gonna look this good next gen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, we did sort of skip over this level of graphical detail.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was that and like the PS1.
The PS1
Final
movie
That's-
graphics, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember seeing those, and I was like, oh my god. It's going to be so awesome if they ever
For me,
get
it was
that.
always the train coming into the station at the beginning of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's vacuuming next door.
Awesome.
That's what that is. Those are those noises.
So do you want to...
Okay,
do you
well,
wanna
at least
tell
we've
the
identified
people-
those noises. I'm just
Yeah.
curious about some of the other noises you might hear from next door.
Yeah,
Oh.
do you want to tell the people who might not know about your raccoon issue?
Your raccoon issue that may or may not exist.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know anymore. So basically, for the past 3 weeks, I've had an issue with a raccoon, and like an inability for people to act toward. I don't understand. Anyway, things are pretty much solved now. Like for the past 3 weeks, I had a raccoon living in the air vents of my apartment, and like they sealed up the hole that he was getting in through. So hopefully he's not going to get in anymore. But the first time they sealed it up, they just sealed it up with sheetrock, and that raccoon just tore through that shit like it was nothing. And so now they put a piece of plywood up there, which is a little bit stronger. But I mean, this is probably like a 50 pound beast. I mean, you got to go stealth. No, go stealth. You didn't.
Oh, sorry. I was listening to the story, and I had pressed A long before you said that.
Okay, so this was like the moment where I was like, okay, I am in love with stealth games and Splinter Cell games more than anything. I never played like I didn't grow up playing, MGS as my stealth genre.
Oh.
It was always Splinter Cell.
Mm.
And and so that's why I consider myself more of a Splinter Cell fan, and I'm not really into the whole top-down, as I'm going through the Metal Gear games, I'm not really into the whole top-down stealth because I can't see ahead of me, so I don't know what's coming.
Well, when you get to like MGS 3, not the normal Snake Eater, but the special edition, they actually give
that's
you a
the
better
one.
camera for it. That's
Yeah.
more.
That's the one in the HD, right?
Yeah, that's an HD.
Okay. So
Hey,
basically, you're trying to get to the top of this lighthouse just to teach you how to get to places. That's really all this is.
I see.
It's just a giant tutorial mission, and this was really cool because the SC 2000 launcher you got here, you can equip it with a whole bunch of different types of ammo and stuff. Like you can get airfoil rounds, which just knock people out.
Right.
And that was always fun to do. That's why I wanted you to go stealth, so that you could only have airfoil rounds, and you wouldn't actually be able to kill people unless you really, really wanted to.
Oh, okay.
So you just like stab them with your knife or use your pistol. Which that was another thing that this game did, was it had like a new pistol add-on where you could like hover it over a light, and it would like put out an EMP blast and destroy that light for a short amount of time. You could just sneak by, and then when the guard comes, the light would be back on, and no one would be the wiser. It was really awesome. You just got to climb that.
Yeah, I
Are
was just
you
trying to figure out which
running
button it
PR for
was.
this game?
Actually, sure, yeah, I will be PR for Ubisoft Montreal.
Okay.
So
Interact.
now
Yeah,
now you gotta get all low.
I was actually the opposite of you, Clint. So I was sort of more into Metal Gear than I ever was Splinter Cell.
Right.
So I played through Conviction.
Watch out for your noise
I really love that game, but I haven't really fooled around with these very much. So.
Well, the thing that I like about this one is everything has its purpose. Like the light and the noise meter, they work really well. Okay, so here's a really cool thing you can do. You can either wait for one of the guys to cross over the bridge, and like push him off this ledge right here, or I'm pretty sure you can go underneath the bridge by going down that ledge. But you definitely don't want to go across the bridge because then they'll see you.
Mm.
Let's see here.
I don't know because it's all dark and stuff. And it's been a long time since I played this. So if you wait for him to cross, you should be able to take him with your knife. Do you have to have like equipped, or does he just do it whenever he gets close?
I think
he does it when he gets close. Yeah. No, watch out! He's coming towards you. You got to get behind him.
What's going on?
I don't know. Did the game just freeze?
I think it did. Nope. Nope.
Oh no! Xbox.
I thought my stream froze for a minute, but nope.
Okay. All right. So unequip that, and then yeah, and then it'll come close, and you
Get
just
up in there and
you can also like interrogate it. So push that body off the ledge so the other guy won't find it. And that's the thing that I really wish they had in Conviction, is the ability to hide bodies. Because I would be really meticulous with that stuff.
Yeah.
it's not like there's any other game you're playing currently on video where you have to hide a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, I don't know. Hitman. Another great stealth series.
Where'd that guy go?
Dude, I love stealth. He's across the bridge. He's definitely across the bridge.
Yeah, I don't see him.
You should be able to just roll across the bridge. He shouldn't see you.
Roll? Literally?
Yeah, you can
Like go into a Samus ball and...
Whoop.
Well, he can roll.
Sure.
Like he can do like a little roll. He's like 40. They keep aging him weird. He's like 45 in this game. Conviction, he's older, and yet he's more spry than ever.
All right. So there he is.
How do I?
Shoot out that light, or
Yeah, I want to
you
switch.
gotta pull out your
equipment.
pistol. Try,
There we go.
yeah, and there should be like a. You see that little meter down in the bottom of your pistol? Should be like an alternate fire where you can turn off that light without actually shooting it. Yeah, that. Well, you see that red light? You just got to go green, so you need to be close.
Oh. Ah, he saw me.
Oh. Well,
Die!
Oh, this has gone from bad to worse.
here.
This
hand
is
me the
this is the thing
control.
about Splinter Cell. Like, you can shoot a guy like 10 times in the face and he will not go down.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a game optimized for you to sneak around and avoid conflict.
You can also, there's a generator right across the path here, and you can stab the generator, and the light would stay dead forever, and it would stop the noise.
Oh, okay.
I have to admit, Clint, I'm impressed because I've known you for coming over a year now, and I did not know you had memorized the first level to Splinter Cell Chaos Theory.
It's actually just coming back to me. Like this is the light that I don't know if you can shoot out, but I'm pretty okay.
Yes.
Also, if you kill those generators, it also like lowers the noise level. So any amount of noise that you do is like more able to be seen, heard.
Heard.
Let's see.
What
Okay,
I
that's
really
just-
want out of a Splinter Cell game, and they were trying to do this with Conviction at first, but they changed. Oh, this is a great scene. This looks like something out of like a Spielberg movie right here.
Yeah, this is
Use
kind
of
of
light
creepy
and
looking.
shadow. So you can actually cut through that fabric, I believe. Oh no! He's sorry, that's not fabric. I'm sorry. So you can hit that light back there, and he'll get curious. I can't remember much after this. See the green thing,
Yeah.
and then the light should go out. There you go. And I'll sneak up on this dude. Get behind him and then
Yep.
interrogate him. That's another thing that I wish they would bring back was like you pick up an object, you can throw it. There was also like a whistle. I think if you press like down on the D-pad or something, you can like whistle. You go like,
Yeah.
and then like the dude would come up near him.
Oh god.
Slash him.
Where you going, dude? Where you going?
All right,
Okay.
get up behind that guy.
This is an interesting little dance you guys
Yeah.
are doing.
Nope.
Grab.
There
Yeah.
we go. All right, tell me what you know.
Tell me, El Diablo.
My name is Michael Ironside, and I chew glass for breakfast.
My
Oh.
name is, was it Marcus Aurelius, or no, Maximus Decimus Aurelius, or what is it? Ah, Gladiator.
Snake. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Have you seen Gladiator?
Et tu, Brute? I don't know. It's been a while, and I don't really like that movie.
Oh,
I like the first part of that movie. I don't like the second part.
interrogate him. Interrogate.
You certainly are.
I'm just.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so press the X or something, and see that just knocked him out. That didn't kill him.
Oh,
Like there's a, or actually it was weird. Like I think that did kill him. He's dead.
oh, okay.
I think 2 shots to the head should do it.
Yeah, that's hopefully. I don't know about this game.
So what I was saying about
There's another guy in
Conviction.
here.
Yeah.
Like originally they were wanting to do something that was more like Rogue, where you didn't have a lot of gadgets or anything, and they did have a little bit of that in the game, but it was more like you know that first mission, you're using a broken mirror from a car in order to see underneath doors. And it was things like that, and then they had a whole bunch of mechanics for like blending into the crowd, and then all of a sudden they unleashed Assassin's Creed, and they were like, oh, we gotta take this back to the drawing board. because it's not gonna work out if we're just doing the same game here.
Yeah.
And and so, you know, and Assassin's Creed is completely different than any other stealth genre, and you can't really consider it stealth most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't-
yeah, it's more action.
So are you guys excited about Blacklist, or were you kind of...
Oh, I'm excited.
Really? Okay.
You kidding me?
I don't... Like, I
I've
was...
been talking for like ever about Splinter Cell this episode.
I know, but... Like, I was kind of disappointed that the Michael Ironside obviously wasn't voicing it, though they said he might still be doing it.
I'm pretty sure there was some
That it was just...
interview where they said that it wasn't going to be him.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that kind of bothered me, and I also felt like... I realized that they have to be very... more action-y, I guess, because it's just becoming that kind of
Pick that
territory
lock.
with video games.
Pick it.
I'm trying to remember
Pick
how
it
to do
good.
this.
Okay,
I
so
guess
you
that's-
want to push the
that's-
locks
There we
up.
go.
No, yeah, there you go. You want to push them up. So you need to go to the 2 at the bottom there. Those are the ones that are locked.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
But that's always the hard thing to gauge with E3 demos, is even stealth games. Like, they show off deliberately action-y parts.
Ooh.
of
Okay,
those
go to the
games.
left. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you real quick. Go to the left and cut through that tent.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like stealth, horror games, like all of those. They don't really demo well at E3.
So people say.
so
I tend to disagree. But,
Well, I mean, if you're in a really loud environment, you know.
if you're in I feel like that's true of the show floor. If you're at a presser though, and there's just an audience in a dark room watching
Sure,
something, I
sure.
think you could pull off stealth or horror fine.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some like press demos, like at press conferences, where you know I felt the tension, especially like the Last of Us demo from this year.
Yeah,
That
was-
one you
that
could
was a good
definitely feel the
example.
tension. But
I mean,
anyway,
Splinter Cell Blacklist could be just as much. It
Right.
could be sort of like a Metal Gear Solid 4 situation where you can play it like that, but also all of the same stealth mechanics are in there.
yeah, and I tend to think of it like you know an extension of what made Conviction so fun to play, like that fast, fluid gameplay, but at the same time you're still sneaking around. It's just making things faster, you know. Like this game, you could spend a long time. Like right now, you know, you're just waiting. In
Yeah. Just trying to figure
Conviction-
out patterns and everything.
Exactly. In Conviction, you know, you're able to do things that you never thought you could with Sam Fisher.
Yeah, well, Conviction is much more of like an empowering stealth game in that sense. Like I would consider this to be, you know, you are using stealth because if you don't, it will make things very difficult for you.
Yeah.
And then there's games like Conviction or, you know, Batman Arkham City, where the stealth is a lot more just you making things easier for yourself, but it's not like you couldn't get out of the situation if you were spotted.
Exactly. Yeah. And I like having the option. Like you know, Hitman, you have the option on whether or not you want to cause a bunch of noise or if you want to do things secretly, you
Right.
know. It's all a matter of choice to the player, and I think the more choice, and especially in stealth games, like the more choice you're given, the better. And that's what made what was it, Deus Ex so awesome, because of all the branching paths and stuff you could take through a level.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you want to make a really amazing stealth game, you need to have at least like
Something that appeals to everybody.
yeah, and definitely have like a more of a sandbox approach to environments. I think could really be awesome for stealth games.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, pick up that object and then throw it.
All right.
Throw it at that dude, like towards that dude. He'll go investigate it.
Whoops.
Nope, you just dropped it. He's coming right towards you.
There, I threw it back.
You, man, the guards are really dumb.
Shoot him or cap him. You got a guy behind you as well.
I know. I'm trying to work on this. Okay. Slowly
It's like
move
they're moving
around.
through water or something.
They're really scared. Okay, so grab him and then shoot the other guy in the head. Oh, you can't?
Okay. Kill him. Oh, here comes the other guy.
And I really like the opportunity that you get with Conviction and the Splinter Cell games to like have co-op stealth. Like that just opens up so much more variety.
Right.
And so that's why like Spy versus Merc mode is so great, and that's why like the co-op of these games is so great, because you're just working side by side with a buddy, and if you mess up, then you hate each other and never talk to each other again. So
Yeah.
it's really a test of friendship. And
I mean, that's what happened with you and Ryan McGinley, correct?
yes, yeah, that's
you
why
played that, and now you don't talk anymore.
exactly. He's no longer on Error Report. He's no longer on the Hitman series. That's why he's not here today, because we were playing Conviction and he wouldn't shoot that guy when I told him to shoot that guy.
Yeah, and that's just a deal break.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have someone like that weighing you down.
Definitely. For the audience, if you're hearing any weird noises right now, it's because it's raining extremely heavily outside, and it's hitting my window like crazy.
It's quite sunny here.
Yeah, it's sunny where I am as well.
Well, screw you. So, just because we've been doing this with the entire segment, the whole series finale, we've been asking for favorite community replay moments. I know Clint's already is, the last replay he was on.
So actually, I'm pretty sure that one of my other favorite moments, besides kicking your ass at Bomberman, because I really did kick your ass at Bomberman.
You didn't kick my ass. We were like neck and neck, and it was
Yeah,
it
but
was
then I
it was
totally-
tense. It
I
was tense.
totally-
It was tension.
I should say watching Clint lose at Worms was pretty fun for me.
Watching Clint be terrorized at work.
It was fun, that's for sure.
It was,
But no, what was it during the Metal Gear Solid Super Replay? Fuck, was I on two or three of those?
Yeah, a
We
couple
were
of
making
them.
fun of Raven.
Oh,
We were-
okay.
We were doing the cutscenes in our own voices. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm putting
that
a
was
little
definitely-
montage at the end with all of our favorite moments. So
yeah, the Metal Gear Solid Super Replay was another one of my, because that is one of my very favorite games. So I enjoyed
Yeah.
seeing it get the community replay treatment.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. So do you guys both then kind of go with Metal Gear Solid then, or?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid and Worms. I mean, this seems like the obvious answer, but your Dead or Alive episode was
I like it whenever we were sneaking around as what was his name? The Mission Impossible dude.
Oh,
Shit.
Ethan.
Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt?
yes. I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
that's
Ethan
his
Hunt.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that
right
was-
here, is there a generator nearby? Turn on your thermal. I remember this location being like the moment where I was like, "Oh man, this is awesome," because there are two guys out there
Right.
and they're like talking to each other, and I'm pretty sure that I did some sick move and got them.
Oh.
I think this guy.
Oh, nope. They both went
think-
that way.
Where are they going? Down the stairs? Okay.
Yeah. Let me shoot this light out.
Buzz it out. Oh, you just made a bunch of noise. They're gonna come back up.
Nope. They're fine.
I really wanna go back through, especially this game. I think this being one of the best stealth games and definitely the best Splinter Cell game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be interested to
Whoa.
play this now and see how it holds up, just from a perspective of someone who never really fooled around with these games. Back
Oh
in the
man, I
day.
love this. Okay, so the lightning from the storm is gonna cause your light meter to go up and people are
Yeah.
gonna see you.
Oh, he's turning around. Grab him.
And
Now's your chance.
what's also amazing right here is like even if they don't see your body, they could see your shadow and go after you.
Right.
It's just fucking. I think that was one of the best parts of this game was the use of lighting.
Well, the series in general. I mean, I remember when I first saw the first screenshots for the original. It's just like, oh my god, look at the lighting on that. Like you can see shading and everything everywhere, and that was the big selling point for the original.
Yeah, just like beams
Toss
of
him
light
over that
shooting
ledge.
through air vents and things like that. Very, very
No,
impressive.
don't toss yourself over the ledge.
No, I'm gonna turn around.
You are in a diving suit. It's like the opening to Metal Gear Solid, so you'd be able to survive.
Talk or I throw you over. Are we ready for this? Ready?
I have blood in my mouth.
Yeah!
Oh god, no! Tell my mother I love her.
Man,
That was great.
it's so great how in every video game, just people seem to go immediately limp because they just automatically ragdoll when you throw them off the cliff.
Yeah.
So it's like they have no instincts anymore once they start to fall.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love ragdoll physics. What do we got here? There's someone down here. I think. I saw. Yep. Oh god. Hi. Hey, look at me. Come
No,
up here.
don't look at you.
Yeah,
the
come up here in the
opposite
dark. No, oh, he's turning around.
Surely it's not this dark. Surely that guy could see you.
Nah.
This is a video game. What are you talking about?
He has really bad eyesight and he forgot his contacts.
Oh, okay. Did
All
just
right.
everybody in this lighthouse forget their contacts?
Yeah. They all have cataracts. It's a weird
Okay.
situation we're in.
Wow. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
Say hi to your buddy.
Uh,
Oh, okay, there we go.
yeah.
Okay.
It looked like he was just gonna hang on the side there. I was just like, oh, and then
Hey
he
Frank. Oh, hey Bill.
fell.
You get thrown over the ledge too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you swim? I need my floaties.
I would swim. I've just strangely lost all sense of
Yeah,
feeling.
I've lost all ability to move.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, Michael Ironsides is just the he's a chi blocker, and so he can just like
I see.
hit your pressure points, and all of a sudden you have no feeling in your limbs. That's what he was doing when he was
So
interrogated.
now this is just we're saying Michael Ironside is this and not Sam Fisher.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You're just making a whole bunch of noise.
Well,
You got to get to the top of the lighthouse because the top of the lighthouse is the best part of this mission.
I think Clint is really disappointed in your performance here,
I guess. Jeez.
Kyle. I can tell it in his voice.
It's been a while. I'm rusty.
That's what the clock said to the lady clock.
Yes. What? No, there goes the light.
I really want to get into the root of that joke. I really want to dissect that.
Turn around.
Well, the clocks get rusty, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure,
And
Clint. In
so-
your world,
Well,
I'm
you gotta
sure they
oil-
do.
You gotta oil clocks sometimes, and you gotta get them like nice and fresh.
I mean, what kind of clock are we talking about here?
like a
Because we are living in 2012.
okay, so it's like a grandfather clock with one of those like lady clocks.
Okay, so there are two grandfather clocks.
No. One's a lady
Right.
clock and one's a grandfather clock. And the grandfather clock says to the lady clock, "It's been a while. I'm a little rusty."
Okay, well then,
Oh,
first
okay.
of all, why is this grandfather trying to get busy with this lady? And
Because they're trying to sync up their time zones because she's from a different time zone, and so they have
Okay,
to.
well,
like,
what's a lady clock?
Oh, no. No.
a lady clock
Okay,
is like
Brad
a
is averted. Good job, Kyle. Now, what's a lady clock?
a lady clock is like a lady clock.
Like a lady clock.
Like
You're losing.
you know how grandfather clocks had the big long thing that goes dong dong, schlong dong.
Yes, I do.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So a lady clock doesn't have one of those.
Oh.
A lady clock
Oh.
is what you find in the school, like up like near the teacher's desk.
So just like a round
Just like-
plastic clock.
A round plastic clock, and the plastic is what really gets the grandfather clock going. But he's a
I was
little
gonna say
rusty,
because
so he
lady
can't
clocks are all about the plastic.
Yeah, they're all.
I've entirely lost sight of the joke.
So the grandfather clock says to the lady clock, "I'm sorry, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty."
Okay, makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay, so
Thank-
now what you want to do is you want to get outside of this lighthouse, so don't get hit by the light, and then you want to get outside, get on the ledge of the lighthouse. Damn it, Kyle.
I'm working on it.
You want to get on the ledge of the lighthouse. No.
Let me see.
You don't go down, you have to go up. And you can't shoot out the lighthouse.
Kyle, you'd be a horrible spy.
I'm making it flicker.
Okay.
Okay, guess that doesn't do anything.
Okay,
Whatever.
so just don't worry about getting hit by the light, but just get out the door and don't get caught by the one guard that's out
yeah,
here.
I see him.
And then get on the ledge and like the furthest down on the ledge you can get, and then just like wait for him to stop and then just throw him over the ledge, and that's the end of the mission.
Okay, so how do I get out of there? How do I get out of here?
Just circle around. There's a way out.
You're trapped.
Should
Forever.
be a way out.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh crap!
Damn it, Kyle.
Hang on.
This is the best part of the mission.
I know.
You ruined it.
I'm trying.
Man.
All right. So he came inside.
Are you doing like a least favorite moments of community replay?
No.
He's gonna come down that ladder and then you're gonna get dead.
Oh.
He just dropped his flare. What a waste.
Okay then. So there's a flare right there now. Well, that's
There
not
is
gonna
a
be
flare
fun.
right there now. Okay, go now. He's not looking. Quick before he turns around. And stay on your haunches here.
On what?
Damn it.
He just like turned around, like I feel like he was just kidding, like, oh, I'm just gonna walk away and
He
gotcha.
knew you were there. I mean, seriously, like he wouldn't know you're there.
Yeah.
There
I
are
think
actually
we're
some
just
really good
messing with you.
missions. There's
Yeah.
some really good missions. in
Let's
this.
see. I'm gonna retry and see where it puts us. Okay, no.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's right at the beginning.
You have to manually save. It's one of those games.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, it's been
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Appreciate it
Someone's at
whenever
my
you've been
door,
on.
so I gotta go. Thanks, Kyle.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what?
Thanks.
Oh. Okay.
I think Clint had to leave. Before we ended this, I was gonna tell my Zelda 2 story.
Oh.
But,
Go right ahead, because we were going to play Zelda 2.
Yeah.
right.
But because of
Right,
because of
we were-
problems with hooking up the NES, and it's just a pain that we just decided not to do it. Anyway, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So our site is called errornotfound.org. You should all go there.
Plug.
Yeah. I'm really seamless with the plug. But the first name of the site, actually, because I started the site on a whim and I had to come up with a name, a URL. And I was playing Zelda 2 at the time that I was doing this, and I was like, I'll call it iamerror.org.
Nice.
Of I am error. And that was taken, that URL, so then I came up with error not found. So that's just a weird way that Zelda 2 will shape the future of our site.
Nice.
And I just wanted to tell everybody about that. Sam
and-
Fisher is a handsome gentleman.
People should definitely go and check out Error. They do some cool stuff. Reviews,
We do some cool stuff.
video
Some
content,
cool stuff.
some controversial content.
Boy. Yeah,
But,
if you want to leave an angry comment on my Batman review, please do. I would love to hear what you think.
Sam Fisher approves.
I can tell.
I'm
Yeah,
Sam Fisher.
So go there. we do have some video content. We're playing through Hitman Blood Money currently,
Yep.
and we'll be playing through more games.
Woo!
So please check it out. And
All
thanks,
right.
Kyle, for having us on.
Yep,
It's an
no
honor
problem.
to be here on the last episode.
Yep. And we're going to have a little montage of some of our favorite moments, and it's been fun. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on our new series that we're going to be starting sometime soon.
Memory all alone in the moonlight.
Getting all teary-eyed.
Give me health.
What? What? No! No!
Tell me there's health some.
Yes. It didn't even hit you.
I couldn't think of his name for a second.
Scream, you pig.
Hang on.
Don't chase me, bro. That they could have their fun while on a stressful mission. That you could tase anybody you wanted.
Just point and shoot and miss. It'll go around the world and hit you in the back and like you on fire.
You don't even need
Or
a
just
gun.
like
Nope,
kill
you
some
don't need a
random
gun.
person, or take out an airplane, or who knows what.
So you gotta warm this place up, or else you'll freeze. And you'll freeze to death. It's just too cold.
How about I jerk off to keep warm? Or I just simply get back in my bed and wait until it warms up.
This whole character model.
Am I supposed to like jump into the beam of light?
No.
Suck me up. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, why did I just hit X again? Oh my god. I hate the delay.
Oh.
There has to be something with this beam of light.
No, there's nothing to do with the beam of light. Losing consciousness, I can't make it. Oh.
Oh, look what he's just doing right there.
He did the split.
He's
doing
Good luck,
All right, and welcome to another episode of Community Super Replay. I'm Kyle Locke, and I'm joined today by Adrian O'Connor.
Hello, what's up?
And Alex O'Connor.
¿Qué pasa?
And we're actually re-recording the audio for this because we had a bit of a problem where the audio we recorded completely failed.
Oh, that's her orgy face.
So originally it was AJ and I, and recorded the whole thing, and then just had the program crash. So we're watching the video of us playing this back, and we're just gonna kind of talk about it while we watch it. And since Alex wasn't there for originally, he can kind of see what happened. Oh,
Earn it.
jeez. Oh my.
No, why don't you tell me how we're gonna use the Senate chamber? We certainly don't love this game.
Look how much I got him down.
Yeah.
Hitting him point blank, and it did no damage to him. Oh! What happened? No! Oh! How is he really? Jeez. Sentenced to a servitude of Satan.
Essentially.
It's
But then he decided to rebel. He's really seen as a hero, but he's really neither good nor bad.
yeah.
You can do it.
All right. There's that.
We'd think they would have at least put a symbol on his hand.
Yeah, exactly. You'd think they would have put a symbol or something that would have signified, hey, you need to stab him right here. There we go! Oh, we're up. We're here. Yay!
Finally.
Oh my god. Took long enough.
But the one thing that always got on my nerves was the top-down camera angle. and the stealth gameplay. It didn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't know. I've never had a big problem with the top-down perspective. I've always thought it was actually very beneficial when you're trying to play through this game, like needing to know where you're going and everything.
Well, okay, but there are certain places where you don't exactly know that an enemy is looking in that direction. Because of that top-down, you only have a direct field of view.
And that's it. That's the end of Community Replay. We wanted to end the series for a few reasons. One was just audience retention. A lot of people were dropping off from watching the series as time went on. We also had a big problem with wanting to do something more original. Obviously, we're doing what Gameinformer's been doing, and while we are big fans of them, and while Ben Hansen himself encouraged us to do it, we do want to do something a little bit more original. And then the final reason is that we just have a lot of time constraints right now. Obviously, if you follow my channel, you know a lot about my studio, KC Entertainment Studios, and we're doing a lot with that right now. I'm also a part of a small film company as well, so my time especially, as well as everybody else's, has been very constrained. That doesn't mean that we're done. Obviously, as you can see, we have a bit of new technology. We have a green screen here, and we are working on a new series. We're working on something that will integrate live action footage like this with game footage. And we haven't seen anything like it before. I haven't seen anything like it before. So we're hoping that it'll be something that you guys really enjoy. If you want to see it, though, it's only going to be over on our studio YouTube page. So I will put a link in the description so you can go and you can subscribe to our studio. And hopefully, I have about 200 subscribers. Hopefully all 200 of you will go ahead and take a look at that. We do a lot of other stuff too. Music, live action film, anything. So a couple thanks need to go out though. Gameinformer first and foremost. Gameinformer, all you guys, Andy, Ben, both Bens, Tim, Joe, Dan, all of you guys, Reiner, all of you guys, you've done something that, while many people have done, you guys have put it on a different level. It's always entertaining to watch you guys play on a level that I don't think we've ever even achieved. And Ben Hansen specifically, I'd like to thank you for encouraging me and encouraging us to do Community Replay. If it weren't for that a little bit encouragement, I don't think it would have ever taken off. Obviously, I watched the entire Overblood Super Replay. That community, while, I mean, it's grown, and at times it seems like you put something on there and it's just gone within seconds because everybody else is posting. You guys, your support's always been very important to us. All of our studio members and our studio fans, we couldn't have done it without you guys as well. And probably the biggest one is just everybody who contributed. All of the community members who were on, guest starred, and made this what it has become, a show where we could come together over the internet, over Skype or Google Plus Hangouts or whatever, and just talk about games and watch each other play games and just enjoy it. Has been a real treat for me and for everybody else, I would hope, that was involved. Yes, Community Replay is over, but there are other things on the horizon. We start shooting our new series in August, so that's actually next month, and hopefully we'll have that out for you as soon as we can. We're also working on live action shorts for the studio. We're going to start releasing those sometime soon as well. So again, if you want to see all that kind of stuff, head over to our studio channel. But again, we thank you for the past 2 years. We've done 36 episodes, I think.
which means we've done 72 video games in the course of that time for just normal replay. We also had the super replays. We also had the ultra replays thanks to Walter 80. Yeah, it's been fun. And on behalf of everybody who is part of the staff at KC Entertainment Studios and on behalf of all the community members, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thanks.
A fifth of the on each side was like just chewed up, and so there were only like 3/5 of insulation left in there.
Oh my god!
And it was like I don't know. I don't even know.
I feel like this isn't a thing that happens in real life.
No, it's not a thing that happens in real life. It's just a thing that happens to me.
Ah.
Oh man!
It
What
is
you get
bad
for
luck
making
persona.
movies, Clint?
Yeah. This should. Oh man, this would be a great short film. It'd be like the Telltale Heart, but with raccoons.
That's a great pitch right there.
Yeah.
Walk into any short film producer's office, say,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to make the Telltale Heart with raccoons.
Yeah. So this guy, he's being terrorized by raccoons, right? And it's like it's gotten to the point where he
Any
doesn't know.
sound.
Yeah, he doesn't know whether the raccoon is real or not.
Oh, it's an interesting take on it.
It just really turns out that you're crazy, Clint, and then when you sleep, you like go into the vents and start like chewing away at things.
I'm the one doing it.